Hello, my name is Alejandro Rochamaya. I study in Nogales Country School, and we talk about reptile reproduction. Introduction. One of the characteristics in the reproduction of the reptiles is that they are vertebrate animals and reproduce by means of eggs. That is to say, they are oviparous. Eggs from reptiles are amniotic, meaning they have a specific membrane that prevents the egg from drying out. For this reason, reptiles can lay their eggs on the ground and do not need aquatic means to reproduce. There are some exceptions in the reproduction of reptiles, since there are reptiles that are considered oviparous. That is, they do not get to lay their eggs on the outside. The females keep the eggs inside their body until the young are prepared to be born after birth. That is, they have left their fetal membrane begging to live an independent life. Types of reptile reproduction. The type of reptile reproduction, as in most of the eager animals, is sexual. There are only a few exceptions in which the mother can give rise to fertilized offspring. A process is known as parthenogenesis that occurs in some species of the order Squamata, although it is a much more common process in some vertebrates. Some examples of reptiles that can carry out this parthenogenesis are 6 families of lizards and a family of snakes, although it is suspected that it can happen also in other families like the one of the chameleons. Fecundation. Reproduction of reptiles stands out for the fact that fertilization is internal, since reptiles do not need an aquatic environment to reproduce. In the vast majority of species, it is carried out through a simple penis, for example in turtles and crocodiles. Other species do it thanks to 2 hemipens, although in each fertilization only use one of them. This is the case of snakes and lizards. Finally, some species of a type of lizards known as tuatara do not have copulation organs. Reptile reproduction strategies. As for the sexual character of reptiles, they are considered dioicous, and since they are present male individuals and female individuals. Pre-mating process vary widely depending on the species. There are different types or strategies. Some lizards, for example, are able to change color to catch the attention of females, or even to unfold the fins of their skin near the neck. Snakes can perform different movements that demonstrate their predisposition to mate, and other reptiles such as crocodiles emit sounds in the form of a roar or roar to draw the attention of their possible partners. In many cases, these behaviors that surround the pairing are designed with a double function. On the one hand, conquer the female, and on the other hand, to ward off potential male competitors. The amniotic egg. The oviparous reproduction of the reptiles stands out for the fact that the eggs that they put are designed specifically to be able to survive without problems in arid conditions, thanks to the amount of elements that conform to the egg amniota. To begin with, the shell is hard enough to protect the embryo, but at the same time it is permeable enough to allow gas exchange with the outside. The egg needs reserves of both water and nutrients, and usually these reserves are obtained through harboring. In addition to this, the egg has a sac that collects all the waste compounds and also has the amniotic sac. It is amniotic fluid that serves as shock absorber from the embryo. Egg incubation. In reptile reproduction, incubation of eggs is quite different than in other animals such as birds. The incubation time will depend on the species and usually lasts between 6 and 12 weeks. As most reptiles have a low body temperature, they are not able to incubate the eggs with their body. In this case, the incubation takes place directly under the sunlight, or taking advantage of other components of the ecosystems that can give off more heat. Only some animals such as phantom snakes have the body temperature enough to bring heat the eggs. In this case, the female is wrapped around the eggs to incubate them. This incubation process can be determined in defining the sex of the individual who will be born from that egg. In some reptiles such as turtles, crocodiles and lizards, the incubation temperature will dictate whether a male or a female is born. In most cases, a egg temperature will involve the birth of the largest sex. For example, in the case of the turtles, the largest will be the female, while in the crocodiles will be the male. Care of the young. In reptile reproduction, the relationship between the parents and the offspring may be very different depending on the species. In many cases, once the eggs have been laid, they are left to their fate and their parents do not know anything about them again. An example of the behavior we have in sea turtles. In other cases, as in snakes or crocodiles, females take care of protecting the eggs of possible predators until they hatch and are born the offspring. Reptiles do not suffer any larval stages, and the offspring have the same structure as adults, only they are smaller. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. Goodbye.